Hello everybody. So the first one we're going to try is the magic dot. So essentially you have a dot and then you want to move it in really cool ways, really interesting ways, like anything that comes to your mind. So yeah, I wanted to try a bit of everything, size changes, splitting the dot into several different dots working in parallel, like those dots going so fast that it creates shapes and then those shapes rotate. In fact, I actually wanted to try and make a tesseract rotation for that one, but maybe next time I might try it. Next, we're going to try the jelly jump. So, when you're watching a cartoon and there's like a car chase and the car flies off a ramp, and while it's in the air, it's like stretches and deforms. And then when it lands back on the floor, back on the road, it like bounces a little. It's because of the anticipation and offshoot. Another example could be in Super Mario when Mario jumps and he's like stretched while in the air. It's because of that anticipation. He's like anticipating to jump or fall down, and then when he lands back on the ground, he bounces a little bit. This can also be applied for the Switch. For example, you can see here shape A, anticipation, offshoot, and then shape B. So the Switch is essentially going from shape A to shape B. In my case, I'm going to be using numbers. So the idea for a sheet music animation spawned from these numbers. It wasn't as good as I wished, but this is practice. It can be as bad as I want. It's like, be bad, be cringe, it doesn't hurt to make mistakes. Like, go out of your way to make mistakes. Make them. As long as you're learning, that's what's really important. Because at the end of the day, this is practice. Nobody really cares. Okay, enough motivational speaking for today. Let's have a look at the morph. For this one, we're going to be transforming a paper plane into a cute magical girl. Ain't she so pretty? The thing that they have in common is that they both have wings. But yeah, the morph is by far my most favorite practice of the tutorial. Like, you can use this for lots of different stuff, like anime transformations, sleight of hand, magic tricks, or like, high impact emotional scenes. In the tutorial, they turned a dagger into a rose, which was pretty cool. So I'll leave a link to that in the description if you want to have a look. It's definitely something I want to use in my animations. I'm also a really big fan of the jelly jump as well. Like, that could be used for like jumping scenes and a whole lot of cool stuff. But yeah, I really want to make an animation for the Amazing Digital Circus, or even something in combination with Deltarune. So if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear. Okay, with slightly more ado, I present to you the morph animation.